Hello, hello. What a way to start. How are we doing, guys? How was your weekend? How was your day back at work, if that is what you've been up to today? Congratulations on being first DF. Yeah, I don't have that redeem. But well done, you're first. I don't have an 85 command either. What would an 85 command do, Locke? Just shout out 85 things? I know it's about DF, but yeah. You went to a meetup of your guild. Very nice. Was that your WoW raid buddies? I know what you meant. Oh, I can find or I can do a version of that. Yeah, you've got a shit medal. I could do a shit medal for being first, like a medal made of shit. I've had a very nice 4 days off. We worked 6 days straight last week, so that was horrible. 4 days off, going down to a nearby city, not nearby, hour and a half, for my nan's birthday. That was nice, and then just chilling for the rest of the day today. Yeah, it's a city, Felix. It's going to be expensive. Well, it's I can have it set for only if you type first, or if I can do a first command or something. Hour and a half is at the other end of the street. No, so it is hour and a half because we went to a different city first to pick up my sister, Artemis. Okay, you're getting there. Oh, I need to start my Viking one soon. Was that you on 5 out of the 25? That's what? 20 left. 10 weeks worth? Okay, no, that's not too bad. And Felix, that's Tyr. Okay. I don't remember if Tyr was in the God of War game we played or not. I want to say he wasn't, but I can't remember why. Well, to be fair, none of the gods really were in it, apart from Baldur and Freya. And you got your streak. Very, very nice. We like people streaking here. I don't know if being married to Zeus is a good thing or not. Felix, you are very unlucky. That's the 5th time you've got Hades. It's set to everyone on the same percentage chance. It just clearly doesn't like you. Yeah, I don't think being married to Zeus is necessarily a good or a bad thing. It's like, you know he's going to be cheating on you with literally everyone he can. But at the same time, if anyone tries to hurt you, you have Zeus to answer to, so you're a bit protected. Yeah, so they're all chibi pixel art of the gods that I've done myself. So I've got 14 Greek and 11 Viking. No, 11 Egyptian. I still need to do the Viking and then start expanding out to like Chinese, Aztec, all that sort of shit. Right, I can't really remember what is happening in this game. I know we're going on a quest. I don't know if you've started the quest or not. I guess we've come from in there. Something to do with there was a blonde sister and a brunette sister. And one of them was evil. There's a fox there. And was trying to invade using wolves. And no one wanted that to happen. Can I go that way? I should be able to go that way. Apparently not. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I'm hoping that by...
Some of the houses in this small village are abandoned. Others have broken timber or crumbling stone walls, and the fields have been left untended. The area has certainly suffered the assaults of war.
I'm hoping by playing like Chinese games, when that does happen, I can then learn more about them that way. Although I don't think my Chinese game that I've got set up goes into their pantheon. I think it's just one of their famous myths. I can't remember.
The tavern is clean and appealing, despite the sorry state of the village. It is the ideal place to relax after a long trip or a hard day's work.
Yeah, it really does depend, Felix. It's sort of like Indian. There's so many different gods, and each one sort of... different areas would have them differently. Different spins on different people. But also different gods for different areas as well.
At the counter, a tavern keeper with black hair and a beard is busy wiping a mug. Behind him, there is only a little food on the shelves. He frowns. "Welcome, sires," he says coolly. "My name is Shabert. Please tell me that you have not come to make war. As you can see, we've had our fill of battles and sieges."
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out, DF. I've sorted the game. I've finally chosen that one. But it's figuring out what to do for incentives of how to make people punish me. I'm not doing a pizza again. Fuck that. That cost a lot for everything to go in the bin and for me to have an upset stomach. Good evening, wife. Not expecting to see you here. We sorted a game. Oh. Exciting, Felix. Is it what you were telling me about a month ago? Instant coffee for you to eat, Locke. You're not supposed to eat coffee. I mean, your headphones don't make you laugh. Well, I'll try not to. A spoonful of instant coffee as punishment? Yeah, fuck that. Why would you do that to yourself? No, I think I'm gonna stay away from the food ones because it really was unpleasant last year. I just got to figure out how to make it interact with the game. Because like, if it's a big one, then I'll just let go of the rock and let it roll all the way down to the bottom. I haven't actually told people. So for the charity stream that is happening that you might be aware of, most of you are probably aware of it. If you're not, we're doing a charity stream, a 51-hour relay next weekend. Got one coming, one after. I've got a Sunday slot, and I'm going to be playing a game about Sisyphus rolling a rock up a hill. And if you're going to donate money, depending on how much it is, I might end up letting the rock roll all the way back down and start again. That'll be fun for me. You can't stand bitter tastes in coffees. Okay. To be fair, I don't really like the bitterness of coffee. I have to have sugar in it. You pick your potential next challenging series which you're doing. Oh, so like if you have your highest donator, pick your series. Another Batman stream. DF streaming Bonanza for a whole week. Okay. I would be very happy with that. I might actually be able to catch some of them for a little bit more. We are not here to cause chaos.
A man grunts with satisfaction. He asks our hero if he would like something to drink.
Yeah, I want What do you have? You have milk? I like milk.
Shabert mumbles. The situation is not yet desperate, but if wolves continue to plague the area, he will have to close the tavern. Above all, he would like to restock his supplies to be able to resume his business.
The problem with doing like foods and smells and stuff like that, because it's all PNG VTuber sort of thing, people can't see me doing it, so they won't be able to see the reactions. They'll just be able to hear me going, and that's not great. Because I can just pretend I've done it next to something else. At least with the pizza, I was able to take a video evidence of a bite being taken out of it, and bleh. What news is in the village?
Our knight has already seen the damage caused by the siege. Shabert wonders about the fate of the region and worries about Lady Marie Lebrun, who can no longer leave her fortress because of the wolves.
Oh, they don't know which camp. What? So I have an incentive of donate enough and I'll turn my camera on. Except my camera's actually just facing up my desk, so they don't see anything anyway. That's a great idea, Felix. How long have the wolves been there?
For 3 months now, the wolves have blocked access to the castle. Strangely enough, the siege was lifted 3 months ago.
Oh. What do you think of the blonde lady?
Shabert becomes worried. He is sorry that the two women no longer get along. If they could be reconciled, perhaps the village would regain its former prosperity.
Camera's on, not plugged in. Even better. Habanero mustard? Yeah, no. No thank you. Habanero is too hot. I had to get some of that for my pizza. To be fair, that might have been because it was mixed with other things as well, but... At a dinner spoon? No beans? What sort of beans? Coffee beans? Green beans? Kidney beans? Baked beans? The game is going, Lynch. To be fair, I am sort of forgetting to play it and just talking at the moment. Bean Boozled, again, it's a similar thing, Locke. Without video evidence, I feel wrong doing things like that. If people can't see me doing it, it's starting to make more sense, Lynch, yeah. So you got your attacks and stuff down here, and then you just use these cards to improve your attack. And those are your stats, so you're going to be better at certain things. That's pretty much it. You don't need to worry about anything else. You're just choosing the right things to do. Eating a century egg. Okay, yeah, I would gag with that. Is getting 2 more?
The siege lasted 3 months and ended 5 weeks ago. Things were not going well, but Lady Marie Lebrun miraculously pushed back her sister's troops just when all seemed lost.
Oh, so the brunette's the good one, the blonde is the bad one?
Some people thought it was a sign of fate, or a divine intervention, or perhaps just a stroke of luck.
I don't know how anyone can eat a century egg. It sounds absolutely disgusting.
According to rumor, their relationship soured badly after Lord Maroc married Marie Lebrun. Why would that be? That the tavern keeper does not know.
Okay.
Pensive, he replies, her taxes are not too high, so she is a good noble. She must be languishing without Lord Maroc, who cannot be found. And she cannot even leave her castle for fear of the wolves.
Also done stinky tofu. I mean, stinky tofu doesn't sound bad if you can just close your nose and eat. I've had... Wife, what were those sweets that we tried from Thailand and you almost threw up? Durian. Jurian sweets. They had the Jurian flavour, they had the Jurian smell. They didn't have the texture, but I had a sweet. It didn't make me throw up, but it was very, very unpleasant. It's probably worse. It's worse than the pizza. It's probably the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth, but it didn't make me throw up. Felix, do I still smell of durian? I don't think anyone would want to hear singing. It's supposed to be a punishment for me, not a punishment for the viewers. Spicy sour candies. Random. I like randoms. I have them for lunch sometimes. Oh, okay. Super sour stuff lock. That is my ideal sweet. The more sour it is, the better. That's a reward for me. White chocolate covered popcorn, again, incredible. Raspberry and white chocolate, the perfect match. A smell of regret in clothing during winter months. Well, but because I can't wear my shorts. To be fair, the past few winters, our flat was so cold, and I had a constant cold, that I couldn't really wear anything other than thermals and thick things on top. But since moving here, yeah, I've had the occasional sniffle, but it's so much better. Oh, there was also the damp problem. The damp was awful. I think that was what contributed to the colds all the time. Oh, that sucks, DF. Yeah, I would not enjoy that. Does the brunette practice black magic?
The tavern keeper laughs. She's not a wicked witch. Although it's true that she can do unusual things with magic. However, Shabert is at a loss to explain further.
You found the sour sweet from last year? Okay. Was it a Mega Sours? I think I still have some of them left over from my birthday from last year. Shit, that's a long time ago. They are probably also subjected to the heat wave and melted slightly. If you do leave them for long enough, a lot of the sour coating does come off. The problem is the ginger ones. Okay, that can be an incentive. I like sours, but I don't like the ginger ones. Because they're not sour, they are just spice. Ginger flavour with a chili core and it... No. No. Felix got me some of them in this big tub he got me last year. I've eaten a lot of the other ones, and they're lovely. But those can fuck off. So I'll try and separate some of them out for the thing. I'll have one first, double check they are still horrible. Horrible in the correct way. And save them for next weekend.
By marrying Lady Marie Labrune, Lord Maroc became the Lord of the land. Together, they oversee the fiefdom with Lady Marie LeBlonde. He is a good man. The proof is that he never fails to compensate the tavern keeper when he takes his best barrels.
Again, good idea, but better if people can see me. Yorkie did one of them a few years ago, and absolutely despised it. So yeah, it would work, but being able to see me would make it so much better.
As our knight leaves, the tavern keeper tells him to come back again.
Okay, I won't. do you remember the first time you got me a bundle of those horrible sweets, Felix? And you got me garlic flavoured sweets. The garlic ones were... No, I tell a lie. The Jirian sweets were not the worst things I've ever put in my mouth. Those garlic ones, I had to spit out. I finished a Jirian sweet. I could not finish those garlic ones. Disgusting. Garlic itself, lovely. As much garlic as possible. In a sweet, burn. They were so much worse than Jirian. Jirian I could tolerate.
Sitting at a table far from the entrance, an old soldier dressed in blue drinks from a pint. He greets our hero and bids him welcome. His name is Hubert, the village bailiff.
You've had fresh Jirian before, Felix? Okay. How do you find it?
What an honor for him to meet a member of the illustrious Round Table. He will be happy to provide the answers he needs.
Okay, what's happening?
The village governance is shared between the two sisters, which is quite different from most fiefdoms. And it is even rarer for two co-rulers to go to war against each other.
Well, yeah, that does make sense. If no one has it, of course it's rare for people who have it to go to war with each other, because no one has it, so they can't go to war with each other. Fucking idiot bailiff. It's better than Jirian flavoured stuff. Okay. Yeah, the aftertaste took forever to go. We brought a whole pack of sweets back to the UK with us from Thailand. We had one sweet each. Azura spat hers out within seconds. I did finish mine, but I had to leave the room to do it because I couldn't be in the same room as her. I was kindly asked to leave and try and take the smell away. And the rest of the sweets immediately were in the bin. It was intense. The smell, I think, was worse than the flavour.
They got along well before Marie Lebrun married Lord Maroc. After that, there started to be bad blood between them. Hubert is about to continue, but instead he stops short and shrugs.
Okay, so there's the black magic stopping them telling me about things, because they've both stopped. Like, mid-sentence.
The bailiff thought the siege would go on forever and the castle would fall. But the end came as a surprise to many. Lady Marie Lebrun managed to push back her attackers when all seemed lost. Did she receive some external help or use magic? No one knows.
Okay. What do you think of her then?
Though the bailiff has served both ladies since they took over the governance of their father's fiefdom, he mainly assists Lady Marie Lebrun in dispensing justice.
Okay, well why do you not help the blonde lady?
He's loyal to her and she trusts him. He thinks she should treat scoundrels more harshly, but other than that, she governs the fiefdom well.
And the blonde one?
The bailiff takes a few moments to answer. Lady Marie Leblonde is a determined and fiery woman. He pauses again for a moment, then says in a flat tone that both ladies are equally good.
Right, well, he's clearly under some sort of spell, isn't he? Persuasion. Sure. I'm good at prowess, but I've only got a +4 to that. Love would be better because I've got an 11. Largest. I really don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that, but that's -2, so there's realistically only a 5. That's not worth it. Let's go for love. Why not? You seem to be endowed with the best qualities befitting a bailiff, and I understand you do not want to reveal some of the latest secrets. However, you can trust me. We are first and foremost brothers in arms. We should stick together and not keep secrets from each other. Success!
Hubert, still hesitant, takes 2 deep breaths. Long before the siege, both ladies were to be married. But Lady Marie Leblanc's betrothed died in battle, and so she was left alone. When her sister married Lord Maroc, Marie Leblanc was mad with jealousy.
Okay.
It is said that she even tried to seduce her brother-in-law, but he refused her advances.
Ah,
This
and
may
that's
not
why
be
he's
the
gone
only
missing.
source of conflict between sisters, but it certainly fueled it.
So she tried to seduce him, he said no, she's kidnapped him or killed him so that she can take over. Okay. Does he know, do you know him?
He was initially reluctant to have an outsider come in to govern the area, but his fears were unfounded. Lord Maroc has the good of the fiefdom at heart and makes his decisions wisely.
Okay. And does she practice magic?
He thinks the lady is a bit of an enchantress, but since she does not flaunt her powers, he does not know what they are exactly. However, he is certain that she does not practice black magic.
Okay.
The bailiff waves goodbye.
Yeah, bye. Can I leave? Thank you. Horse time? Yes. Where are we going next? Who are we
Our
finding?
heroes
Oh,
find
hello.
a man chained with heavy irons to a low wall. He does not appear to have been mistreated.
Of course I have to get off to go and talk to him.
Looking at the chains more closely, our hero thinks it would be impossible to break them without damaging his precious weapons.
I mean, just get a hammer or this crowbar that's here. That's a good idea.
The man looks extremely bored. Showing his chains, he begs forgiveness for not being able to properly greet a noble knight.
Who are you?
My name is Mayol, he says. I am waiting for my case to be discussed, for I poached on the Bedgrain estate. The bailiff must come to an agreement with Lady Marie Lebrun. Alas, no one can enter or leave her castle.
So I need to go and do all that for you. Okay, fun. Love that.
At these words, Mayol almost chokes. What else could it be?
Could it maybe be black magic? Yeah,
The
we'll
poacher
kill all the
panics.
wolves. Don't worry.
Sire, you must have lost your mind. Their leader is terrifying, and his fangs are as long as daggers. With his mad pack, he will make short work of you and your companions.
Do I really want to do all this? I suppose I should.
The poacher shrugs. He has seen many villages in a shabby state, and this one is like the others. They are proof that the powerful are keen for destruction, he says.
Okay. Why have you not been judged by the other lady?
Fortunately for him, he has never had to appear before her for judgment.
She's much harsher.
said-
Okay. What do you think of the
The
brunette?
poacher admits that despite his regular breaches
never
of
been
the
severe.
Seigneury law, Lady
Um,
Marie Lebrun has
okay,
never.
cool.
From the look on Mayol's face, our knight can tell he knows nothing.
Lovely. And that was a bad relationship. Okay. What's about the
Poacher is
siege?
overtaken by hearty laughter.
He wasn't
he was
here.
many miles away when the battle.
Okay. Black magic?
Poacher sneers.
She's never used it if she has
does
it.
indeed
Okay.
practice black magic.
And
He has
Maroc.
only seen the sire a few times. Apparently, the man has become the new lord of the land since
He's not
marrying
been
Marie
around
Lebrun.
since the end of the siege.
But, he
Everyone
says
thinks he's
bitterly,
dead.
he
Oh, I think he's grown weary of his lady fair. Nope, he's probably just been seduced by magic from the other lady.
It would be quite possible to dig a trap to cut off the Wolf King from his path.
Okay, so
Besides,
to free him, he'll make a trap.
this will
Nice.
require digging a wolf hole, a pit covered with a large piece of cloth.
Okay, what
To
bait do I
have the
need?
best chance of succeeding, the bait should be some. But first,
It
we
needs to
must
be something
get
they like
into the
to
forest,
eat.
to the lair of this creature who is
Okay, release under our
Poacher
supervision.
laughs. Our hero can always try, but the bailiff is headstrong and reluctant to release.
Look for the keys. I'd rather
Mayor
not.
hastens to add that he is an excellent trap maker.
Okay, bye-bye.
After this conversation,
Back on your horses, guys. Over we go. Can I can interact with that. Of course I can. And I suppose while I'm
our
here,
hero finds a crowbar leaning against a crate. He thinks
Opening locked
it may
chests.
prove useful.
can I use it on anything? Maybe not. What's in this house?
This notable house has a gracious interior. On the table rests various manuscripts, parchments, and writing instruments.
Okay. What's in here?
The key to the poacher's chains must be inside this beautiful chest.
Door's locked, so I'd have to use the crowbar to get in there. I really don't want to have to do that, so I'm gonna not. We're gonna get back on our horse. We're gonna find where this wolf is, learn what we can, and then. No, still can't go that way. Aha! I can go this way. Right.
Leaving the village, our heroes go down the road that runs along the forest.
Yep, that's what they do. Because this is where something nasty is going to happen, I reckon. I could go down again. Sure, why not? We're going down. Not Yelling Timber, though.
A wooden house
Ooh,
with an
okay.
adjoining stable overlooks the road. Behind it, as far as the eye can see, are immense meadows with still tall grass, despite the coming winter. There is, however, no flock in sight.
Hello, guys. I found your flock. There's a sheep right there.
It is warm and comfortable in the sheepfold. The smell of straw and wool warms the heart.
Yeah, blah, blah,
A
blah.
light-aired, blue-eyed girl bows respectfully. Then
She's Elaine. Hello, Elaine.
wordlessly listens.
Is everything good with
The
you?
girl is surprised by this question. Because of the wolves, she has been locked up in here for a long time.
She can't.
She would so
Okay.
love to take her sheep to pasture.
Ah,
But
she can make a
hardly
blanket
idle,
for
she's-
me. Lovely. What's happening in
young
the
lady
village?
concedes
You
that she
don't
knows
know.
Nothing. She has not, in fact, left the sheepfold.
She can't risk going outside because of the
The
wolves.
distraught
Nice.
young girl lifts her palms towards the sky in despair. She finally says,
The blonde one
Marie
attacked her
Blonde-
sister. Okay, what do you think about the
lady
brunette?
is a good and kind person who takes great care of her people and her fiefdom. But her husband, Lord Maroc, has disappeared. And now there are wolves blocking the way to her castle.
Okay. The blonde one?
Elaine tries to hide her growing embarrassment. Although the village and its people
Never
are
had any
governed by a
dealings with the
good
blonde one.
sister,
Okay, fair enough. What about the
the
lord?
weaver smiles when she hears Lord Maroc's name. He has been very
likes their
satisfied
cheese.
with the cheeses her brother
Nice.
makes from their sheep's milk, and recently with the blankets she weaves. She seems very sad
Ooh,
that he's
idea.
nowhere to be found.
So the poacher said, get food that the wolves like eating. What if the leader wolf is Lord Maroc? So I need to get him cheese to trap him, and then I might be able to convert him back to being human.
Elaine steps back in shock. She replies that she does not have dealings with outlaws.
Okay. Black
Fully
magic?
affected by these words, Elaine
She
stammers.
says no. What happened between the
The girl
sisters?
cannot
She
answer.
doesn't know. Do you sell
The girl lowers
blankets?
her head
150.
She sells them for 150
Kill a
pennies.
wolf, better price. Sure, we'll come
The
back
girl
with a wolf
replies
belt.
that she will set him.
Bye bye.
Before he leaves, Elaine asks him if he found an embroidered handkerchief in the pasture. A gust of wind blew it away. By sleep,
We'll
the
find
girl
it and bring
shakes
it
her head
back.
and, in a more confident voice, exclaims, Do not trouble yourself, sire.
Keep it.
Elaine says
Okay,
goodbye.
so that's gonna be some sort of extra buff for us. You have 3 sheep. That's not great.
The man is both surprised and worried to see our knights enter.
Okay. Hello.
At these words, the shepherd's features relax. He returns the greeting, introducing himself as Hughes. He
Hughes.
begs
Okay.
pardon for his startled reaction. Hughes scowls. It was terrible for the village. Lady Marie Leblond attacked her sister's castle for a reason he does not know.
How are you?
Hughes lowers his head,
Winter
distressed,
is coming.
pointing to his sheep.
Okay.
Plus, he adds, a sheep escaped, and I'm afraid
Okay. Find your sheep.
the shepherd thanks him.
What's
He
happening in
thinks
the
wolves
village?
must be stopped as soon as possible, because Lady Marie Lebrun cannot leave her castle. He was also saddened by the disappearance of Lord Maroc.
So,
who
if I'm
has
remembering
no
correctly, the blonde one came to us for help because her sister was practicing black magic and had invaded her. But now all these guys are saying that it's the blonde one who attacked. And the brunettes hold up in the castle. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, yes I do. So the blonde one attacked, turned the husband into a wolf because he rejected her advances. Now we're supposed to go there and kill the wolf for her. And then she'll reveal everything and be like, well, you're the bad guys because you killed the husband. Now everyone hates you. That makes sense.
The shepherd does not know what to say. He knows nothing more.
Okay. What do you think about the brunette?
shepherd is full of praise.
He likes
He
her.
looks forward to her being able to run our fiefdom again, since she does it so well.
Then the
He
wolf's
has watched the
motivation is
wolves
misunderstood.
have never been
Okay.
seen to act this way. Perhaps they are only guarding the entrance to the castle.
Okay, interesting. I mean, that fits with what I've said.
Although the village is under the power of both sisters, its sheepfold is under Lady Marie Lebrun and Lord Maroc's control. The young
Okay.
shepherd looks worried.
He's gone
How
missing.
sad that they even invested in a loom for Elaine, his sister, who is
Well, that's very nice of them. What do you think about the
Hughes
poacher?
squints. He has crossed paths with this man several times.
Not really particularly happy with him.
Surprised. Hughes laughs. He thinks it's
Okay, he doesn't believe in the black
the
magic.
siege was long and trying. It ended.
Yeah, okay. And what
The
went wrong
shepherd is
between
not
them?
close enough.
He doesn't know. Okay,
The
bye-bye
shepherd
then.
waves goodbye.
Can I go out anywhere? No? Gotta go out here. Alright, let's go looking for your... I can't take the axe either. Let's go looking for the handkerchief and the missing sheep. I hear a wolf. Oh, well there's the missing sheep.
Several wolves are circling around a large rock, their attention focused on a
Well, they could
terrified
easily
sheep.
just jump up there. Okay, I'm gonna do not approach it, just in case I can do something else. Here's the handkerchief.
In the grass, our knight finds a
Yeah.
handkerchief.
Cool. A beautifully embroidered white woolen handkerchief. Well, I might be able to do something about it. Dude, get back on your horse. Okay. I'm gonna have to attack these wolves. Yep, let's have that dialogue choice again.
Several wolves. The
Attack!
wolves turn their gaze away from the boulder as our
Okay, so I am going to go for a lowly 12. That means they go first, I think. A loyalty challenge. I need a 7. Cool. Done. So nothing happens there. He's being attacked by that wolf. I need 8. Don't really have 8. I've got a lot of love I can use though. There we go. Please don't break my shield. That one's attacking him as well. Oh shit, that's a big attack. Not a fan of that. Gonna have to go for that one. Yep, he's gonna get injured. And probably knocks off his horse. No. Horsemanship. Okay, I just need one. Okay, so I get to stay on. He didn't take any damage. Okay. But he is fatigued. He's destabilized and he's overwhelmed. Luckily, they rolled really badly. So if I just go for that one... Oh, shit. So I'm on 0 because that's there. Fuck that. Sure. I mean, playing a card doesn't do anything at all. I'll take it on the left arm. Why not? I should have played the 5 to get rid of it. Okay, his shield was already broken. That's 3 damage on his left arm. That's not ideal. Horsemanship. Up to 13. Don't fall off. Okay. So I don't know what that's meaning. That's fine. You. If I can charge at you, then the attack is free, and it's couched, so it'll be better. Eight. Let's pop it up to 15. It's a. What do you mean it's a 15? 15 fails? Fuck that. Oh, and it broke his lance as well. Great. Love that. It's perfect. I need to get in there. One, two. I can't let one person be swarmed that badly. So let's charge at him. I guess we have to go for 22. Okay, big stab. Okay, he's dead. That's good, that's progress. He sort of needs to get... So if you go 1, 2, 3... Charge at him. 8. Nothing great I can use. So as I go 19. Hello, cat. Enough to kill? No. Shit. But it's destabilized. And his lance is gone. Yay. That's me done. You're being attacked. You still have a shield, you don't have a lance though. That's not enough. That's fine. Oh. Oh, it is enough. Excuse me? Oh, yeah, I was reading it completely wrong. Right. Bean, come on. Why are you clawing at my chair? Do you want to sit on my lap? Or do you want to annoy me? You want to wind between my legs. Okay. I guess we go for the 11. We're safe. Nothing happens. He still hit the shield though. That's not very nice. You're being attacked that way. Now I need an 11. Don't have an 11. I've got to use that. Of course I get a really high roll of that one. Luckily I still have... I just do another good one again. Squire, can I... Oh, equipping it? No, fuck that then. Unsheath your sword. Oh, shit. Okay, people don't like this one because he has... yeah. He has a flaming sword. People don't like a flaming sword. Got 17. What did it do? 1 wound on his leg. But at least he's destabilized now. Your turn. You need a lance, so you can just take a sword instead. Aim at the head, because that will kill him. Let's go for 17. Nice. I'd really rather no one dies here, if I can help it. Oh. Sure, I can trample on this fucker. Okay, well that didn't do anything. That's fine. Can I also stab him, please? Let's go for a 12. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to. Did that do anything? I don't think it did anything. It just destabilized him. That's bullshit. Let's go to here, up to here, and now we can charge at him. 22, sure. Oh. Okay, nice. Just 1 wolf left. That can be saved for next turn. Oh, he's destabilized anyway, so it doesn't even matter. It's injured on its right leg. Let's go for a 19 on it. That's an extra 1. Oof. Right, well, you still have a lance, so you can charge around that way. Go on. Fuck him up. It's a good hit. Okay, but because it hit a different place. Right. So I do need to be targeting. Right arm. Sure, I don't need to waste a card. Okay, finally, they're all dead.
Our heroes stab and slash 4 wolves around the rock on which the still frightened sheep is standing. They quickly come to the end of these ferocious beasts. Using a long knife, our hero skins the beast. He now has a beautiful wolf pelt to keep as a trophy.
Perfect, we'll use that to get a discount on the blanket then.
The sheep still seems afraid, even after the wolves have been driven away. What a pitiful look it has, up there on the rock.
Domestication. Is that one of these things? Cavalry, courtesy, melee, strategy, will, is... yeah, it's going to be one of them. Give up looking for the sheep, because one of these guys might have better domestication. I don't see it. But you have animal law, and you have also animal law. Okay. You can grab it then.
The sheep still seems afraid.
Yeah. Domestication. Oh, it is animal law and grace. Okay. I need a 9. Okay, we'll use a 10.
At the foot of the boulder, Our hero approaches the sheep with care. He speaks in a deep, low voice to calm it.
Does it work?
The animal grows
It
accustomed to
does.
his presence and quietly lets itself be carried away.
Well, maybe if I'd used the handkerchief... Oh, I just picked up a sheep. Okay. If I'd have used the handkerchief that smelt of the lady, then maybe things would have worked out differently. That I'd have been able to just carry it easily. You know, you could ride a little bit closer and then get off your horse. That is acceptable. Hello, dude. I have your sheep here.
Seeing our knight enter,
Give
the
him back
shepherd
his
is
sheep.
overjoyed to find his wounded sheep. He gives our hero his warmest thanks.
Can I have some cheese then, please?
The shepherd waves
No.
goodbye.
Okay, so that's just gonna happen. That's nice.
As our knight passes near the weave,
Give her the wolf pelt for 8. Oh, I found
she
your handkerchief.
blushes and, unable to hide her discomfort, stammers.
Okay, cool. Here is
The young
80.
lady takes the wolf pelt before giving our hero a beautiful wool blanket.
Thank you.
Elaine says goodbye.
So that is you done with then. Why are they called silver pennies when they're clearly gold? I don't remember Sir Urion. Who is he? Is he aging? Apparently so. Oh, he's 52. Shit. 20, 59, 52. He is looking very good for his age. Alright, now let's go over to the second tier. I hear wolves again. I don't know if that's going to be on this layer or the one above me though. Or if it's just part of the background music. Okay, the surroundings of the castle. Can't do anything with that house. D&D planning. Ooh,
Path opens
exciting.
up onto a pack of growling, menacing wolves guarding the entrance to a castle. This confrontation will surely end in death for our heroes.
Okay. So let's not do that then. At least we know where it is. If everyone could move out of the way, that would be dandy. Are you doing D&D planning for your campaign, Felix? Yeah, so that's my intention, DF. Find the food they like. So I've got to find their lair first, apparently. Find out what they like to eat. Then dig a trap for them. I don't know why or what you wrote there. And I can't even imagine what you were trying to write
the
instead.
forests, the only sounds are the howling of wolves and the breathing of our knights as they pass under the beech and oak trees.
Okay. So, ooh, that could be worth... Yeah. I was going to say that stuck out from the souvenir a little bit. It's a spade so we can do the
Our
digging
knight
of the
finds
trench.
a shovel
Nice.
that will be very
Yep, it will be very useful. Onward. That's probably going to be the wolf den. No, that's just plants. Okay, well that makes all of us. It's good to all be in the same boat. Okay, yeah, that is everything. Off we go to the wolf den. We'll discover what we need. Come back. We'll build a trap. It's gonna be the cheese. I'm calling it now.
Our knights continue down a path that crosses the trail.
Yep. So they do. Can we go that way? No. That's been drilled into me
Our
from like the
heroes
early
arrive in a clearing
Lego
where
games.
junipers grow. A clear stream burbles through.
Always check behind you when you go in a new area, just in case they hide something there. Evening, Squiz. The same challenge that Giants gave you, kill no squirrels unless you have to. Well, that's good timing for Squiz to arrive, isn't it? Kill no squirrels. Hello, sir. Who are you? Why are you drying
Our
your clothes
hero
inside a
sees
cave?
An old bald man with a long grey beard and a blue tunic. He is whittling a piece of wood in front of the entrance of a cave. The old man returns our knight's greeting. His name is Tancred, and he is a hermit.
Doing good, Squiz. How are you? How is... words? How are words? Why are words? Words are difficult.
The old hermit grimaces. Some time ago, he saw from afar knights readying for war. He was careful not to leave his cave.
Yep, that will be what was happening in the village.
Wolves began to roam the countryside in great numbers. Others settled in front of the closed castle of Lady Marie Lebrun. One wolf is extraordinary in size and power. He stands out from the rest.
Well, if you're heading off now, DF, it has been lovely to catch you. Enjoy your rest. Not too long before you're back on nicer hours, I believe.
Tancred smiles. After so many years in the forest, he no longer asks himself such questions. His desire for solitude and contemplation is fulfilled in this isolated place, even if sometimes he would love some good wine.
You want wine. Okay, well, I guess I'll try and find you wine later then.
Tancred was already a hermit in the lady's father's time. The lady comes to see him from time to
Okay,
time.
blah blah blah. Does the lady
The
practice
hermit
black magic?
looks incredulously at our knight. Surely, you do
No
not
black
think
magic
that.
behind it. Okay. Do you know the blonde
As he
lady?
answers that the lady hardly ever comes to see him, his gaze becomes evasive and his voice changes. He adds that she was a beautiful child with her wheat-colored hair. Other than that, he has nothing more to say.
Sir, are you a nonce? You have nothing to say about her as an adult, just that when she was a child, she was beautiful. I don't know if I want to help you anymore. No, do I really want to get him to talk more about the child? Evening, Bree. Long time no see. How are you doing? Lovely to have you here for a little bit. I hope that work does go well for you. Yeah, an hour extra is still an hour extra, DF. It's better than nothing. Have a very good night. We'll catch you later in the week. Okay. He likes largest. I don't like largest. Is loyalty good? Yeah, let's go for loyalty. You want to speak freely, but cannot due to the loyalty that binds you to the lady. However, if wrong has been done, a powerful person must answer for their actions. I am here on behalf of the king. With that one. Success!
The words of our knight work their way into the hermit's mind, and so he confesses, "Sire, while it is true that I fear Lady Marie Leblonde, so does everyone else in these parts. In truth, she is as much an enchantress as her sister, but is less talented. Before his death, their father gave the mother's staff of enchantry to Marie Lebrun, the younger of the two sisters. Marie Leblonde said nothing at the time, yet she was resentful. I am sure of it. And since she's known to have a temper, it must have had an aftermath.
So that's what went wrong between them. Okay. How is life going for you, Bree? Last time you were here, life was pretty tough. I hope it has got better for you in the time since.
A siege is a very sad thing, especially when mounted by one sister against the other. He is pained by such a revelation.
Okay.
The old man wonders.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely something stopping them talking about them.
The hermit has seen several of his traps in the forest, though he himself refuses to kill.
Okay. And the
hermit's
Lord...
face softens upon hearing Lord Marok's name.
Marok came to see him.
Our knight turns away from the cave entrance where the old hermit is.
Right.
The cave has rudimentary furnishings indicating that it is inhabited.
There's a dragon there. You're working. Moved to your husband's mum's house. She passed in January due to cancer. Things are peaceful. So is that you've permanently moved there? Or was it you sort of moved in to deal with paperwork and admin and all that horrible shit that happens afterwards, and then you're planning on moving back to the area you were? Was there any reason for me to actually come here? Was it just to find out about the staff? Oh, I can grab some of these. What are these?
The hermit has several cabbage plants in his small.
Okay, cool. Can I have one of them?
Several...
Of course I can't. So, cabbage, cheese. They want me to get wine, or he wants wine.
Our heroes return to the main path.
You moved to help his mum, and she's transferred, so you stayed. Sold to your old house. Okay. That's quick, selling it like that. I don't know if that's just because I had a bad experience with it myself, with it taking fucking forever. But, so was it nearby? If I'm asking too many like probing questions, obviously, tell me to shut up. Was your partner able to keep his old job? Let's talk to this guy again first, actually. Or was it so you had to move like quite a long way away, so you've had to do like a full reset of everything?
The bailiff recognizes our knight.
Okay, I need you to free the poacher, please.
The bailiff clears.
Well, can I convince you? With... Oh, these are all fucking awful. Let's go prowess so I can use the grail as well. You must not worry about your reputation or loyalty. You can trust the Knight of the Round Table. I will keep an eye on him. He will be your prisoner again once his task is done. With one of them, please. Nice.
Hubert casts a sharp, wary glance at our knight.
Yeah, sure.
The bailiff then hands him a duplicate of the key to the chains around the poacher's hands.
Nice.
The bailiff waves goodbye and continues drinking his pint.
He wants a new job desperately. Same. To be fair, I could be doing a little bit more proactive research into it. Yeah. I'd like a new one. I have an idea of the sort of thing that I'd like to do, but there's not many in the area. That's sort of the main problem. It's got to wait for acceptance first at a new place. Yeah, that's understandable. It's always better to wait to get an offer from somewhere before you hand in your notice and then start looking full time, because obviously then you're looking without any income coming in.
Mayel has many faults, but he is not a liar. The rascal has indeed been caught poaching again. It is his shortcoming, and he cannot help it, the tavern keeper thinks. As our knight leaves, the tavern keeper tells him
Yep,
to...
okay, bye-bye. Yeah, I definitely could spend more time looking. It's just, you know, there's so many things to do in adult life. I want to properly live and not just constantly be doing.
Mayel snorts.
But
Rattling his chains, he asks mockingly, what could I
yeah,
possibly...
blah blah blah. So if I were to get a new job, it would enable me to have more free time. So it's sort of, I'd have to give up on a chunk of extra time now to find something. But then when I got it, I'd have a better mindset. I'd be happier, and I should have more free time, and I'd have weekends free. That's the main thing that I want. Because at the moment, if I'm working every Saturday and one in every 3 Sundays, on average, I don't have free time to spend with people. All of my free time is by myself at home or evenings, and yeah. I need Saturdays. Everyone plans to do things on Saturdays, and I can never do it unless it's like a late evening thing. This is, yeah, I just need a basic office job that I can do Monday to Friday, and I'd be happy with that.
The poacher is filled with joy when he learns that he will be freed. Our knight has made an excellent decision, he says. Our knight opens the poacher's chain with the bailiff's key. Happy to be free, Mayel announces that he's going to look for the best place to set the trap.
Well, can I come with you? Because, you know, I'm supposed to be looking after you. Fucker. Come back here. Yeah, so basically lock. But at the same time, if I can get hybrid working, where I'm like half working from home, because, you know, I have this big beefy computer, why wouldn't I work from home? So if I can find something with that, yeah, this guy, I was supposed to be looking after him and making sure he doesn't get into any sort of trouble. While he helps me out, I'm supposed to go and lock him back up again.
Attack our
Oh,
hero.
for fuck's sake. You're not supposed to be here. I don't want you. Yeah, if I can even have like 2 days a week working from home, perfect. Let's get rid of a 1. Yep, that's fine. You can all go first. I've got all of my lancers back. Perfect. No, you're not attacking me, please. Well, you are attacking me, but you're not actually doing any damage. Oh, all of you are attacking the same person. Fun. How fortunate for me. And you broke my shield. You bitch. Yeah, you're sort of fucked here, dude. Take some damage on your left arm, okay. Better not be loads. 6? Oh shit. Oh shit. He's dead. One of my knights of the round table has died. Evening, Shiori. How you doing? I'm not doing good, apparently. I wasn't expecting that to happen there. Yeah, it's, it's definitely a permanent good night of Round Table for him, isn't it? Can I... 1, 2, 3. That would work. All the way to that. Excuse me, Mrs. Cat, please get off my chair. It is not your scratching post. You know where your scratching post is. Or do you want attention again? It's all well and good you rubbing your cheek against my armrest, but that's not actually going to do anything, is it? Can you go there, please? Thank you. Well, it's not even Dad. We're just cat sitting. Until end of the month. 7, it's 13, it's not gonna work. Gonna get about 16, I think. And of course I'm now behind, and they're gonna swarm me. Watering the garden, you saw my knight return to the soil. Yep, torn apart by wild beasts. And this is the second group of wild beasts I've had to face. 8. Okay, 17. Nice. Oh shit, my lance is gonna break. It says. Yeah. And he's not fucking dead. Oh no, these are vicious monsters. Let's go for you. 6, 16. Let's try it. Anything happen? Oh, okay, that's a big hit. 3. Okay. 3 damage on him. This yellow guy is injured as well, so he could die in this fight as well. 6. Don't have anywhere near 6. Gotta be 10. Oh, it's him. I thought you were attacking that guy. Okay, well that's acceptable, I suppose. Are you injured at all? No, you're not. So, just a normal attack then. 10, 18, sure. Two on the torso. At least they're all destabilized now. He's damaged in torso as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, but now everyone hates him because he has that thing. We'll see. Oh no, that's 5 on the head. So if I can just get a single hit on the head. 17, sure. 17 fails? Oh, you asshole. 17 shouldn't fail. Aimed thrust at the leg, sure. 16, success. Okay, so it's not a guaranteed each time then. No, you're not supposed to slash with your lance. Oh, Loki. Very fun. Mischief and chaos. I'm sure you don't have a problem with that. Always good to have a little bit of mischief. Can I also trample, please? 24? I'm not... yeah, why not? Come on. Stamp on him. 6 on the torso. Nice. My horse has killed more wolves than I have here. I don't think you die via poison. I don't think Loki dies from that. I think it's just permanently. They were enchanted chains, I believe. What am I doing? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, don't need to waste anything on that because you're missing anyway. My turn. Where are you injured? Torso. Yay. 16. Let's take it to 20. That's enough to kill him. Okay. Horse. Go for the head again. Try 16. Yes. This should work. Okay. We did it.
Fearless wolves showed their fangs, but our knights put up a valiant defense. Resisting the onslaught of this furious beast, they finally slaughtered them.
Yeah, we did it. It's a similar sort of thing, Bree, to the Which God Am I? If you have enough for the Diminutive Deity pack, I have made some pixel art of a load of gods, and it will do a sort of little gacha game, and you get one of my little pieces of art, and you can build a collection of different gods.
Our knights continue
As Locke is
down
demonstrating.
the path that crosses the trail.
It does have a minute cooldown though, I believe. Of course you get pink. Yeah, they are working.
As our hero heads toward him, Tancred signals him to come closer.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe
Our
not.
knight turns away.
Bye-bye. Oh, Shiari is Goddess of Motherhood today. All good. Bree, enjoy work as much as it's possible to do so. There are so many gods and goddesses of fertility and motherhood and things like that. Pretty much every stream someone
Our heroes
is
return to the
fertile. Pete is normally very fertile.
Our knight finds the poacher deep in the forest. He must have found the perfect place to dig the trap.
I haven't found him deep in the forest. Where the fuck is he? Yeah! Bitch about your husbands. Oh, there he is. I have a spade for you. Why is this the perfect place? You said to do it next to the
Mayo
cave.
will not start working until our knight gives him a shovel, a bait, and the blanket.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know
So
what the
he
bait
cannot
is.
fit-
Okay.
After this conversation,
Yeah, blah blah blah. I don't know what sort of bait I need. I found cabbages. I know I can get cheese, but that is it. That's not going to work in a trap, Locke. Not for the wolves, anyway.
Fuck off, Locke. Fuck off.
I love the fact that you have the third clip badge just for the fuck off Locke clip. I really don't know what else I can do. I feel like I have to talk to these guys again. But they're not going to have anything for me.
seeing our knight come,
Yeah, blah blah blah. Nope,
as
you
our
have
knight
nothing.
leaves,
Do you have anything for me, sir?
the bailiff wants to know.
It's not
Hubert
solved yet.
nods. As long as Mayol returns to
Yep, that's the plan. You have
The
nothing
bailiff.
new either. Okay. Oh, there's a falcon up there. That's cool. I don't know. I really don't know what food I can do. There doesn't seem to be anything apart from cabbages. Can I not go here? There's a fox. I can't interact with the fox. Huh. And then this is going to take me to the castle, which I can't go through. This is bullshit. I've lost the character, and I don't know how to progress with the campaign. It's not a good start, is it? Maybe I have to go in here and break in anyway. I don't want to, but that's the only thing I can think of doing.
A beautiful piece of furniture.
Oh, it attracts his eye. Okay.
A beautiful piece of...
Can I use that on it? No? Okay, so I've already lost the ability to do that. And I can't interact with that bit. So yeah, so you and Squiz both have the third place badge. Nate has the first place, and I'm pretty sure it's just for a single clip. And it's one that will follow me for the rest of my life. As much as I hate it. Maybe I do have to be looking for a secret back passage somewhere. Never complain about going in the back passage. This is just going to take me to the wolves, though. There's definitely no sort of caves or anything here. It's just blank, empty wilderness. Oh. Here. This looks
Our
different.
heroes take a shady...
Turn around. Nothing. Okay. Watch this
An
be
ancient
the...
barrow
no.
stands at the edge of a peaceful, light-filled clearing. An enchanting tranquility reigns over the place.
Yeah. Oh, I can't go in it. That's odd. Long barrows are cool. I like a long barrow. Oh, okay. Hiding between your tomato plants. I like spiders. Like, I wouldn't have one as a pet. But
Under the
I think
roots
they're
of a
very
gigantic
overhated.
dead tree, there is a barely visible hollow. Tufts of grey fur line what looks like the entrance to a den. It's possible to enter by bending down enough. Our hero is most surprised to discover a man's tunic neatly
Yeah.
folded inside.
I
It
thought
is
so.
a noble garment, but covered in a thin layer of dust. How long has this piece of clothing been here? None can say.
Yeah. So the main wolf is actually the human. So I need to take this to someone else who will be able to tell me exactly what is
There is
up with it.
nothing more to be
Nothing to
seen
do with it.
or done.
Okay. The ones in your house end up just getting taken out. I mean, I'm happy to leave them in the house. They pay rent. Sometimes find coins down the gap of the sofa.
Our heroes return
Yeah,
the
you don't need to tell me that they're going there. I've just clicked to tell them to go there. Okay, so if I take these garments to... No, the weaver wouldn't know what to do with them, would she? if I take him up to the... What do you reckon, the Hermit or the Bailiff? I'm thinking the Bailiff. He'll tell me that they're the Lords. And I'll go, ah, I know what the Lord likes. He likes cheese. I'll have to head all the way back down again, find the cheese, and then I can go all the way back up to the top to the trap. Because pretty much everyone else I've talked to hasn't had any idea about the Lord, because he hasn't talked to them yet. Do you have
Seeing
anything?
our eye.
Yep, hello. Ah, do you
The
recognise
tavern
them?
keeper examined
No. Okay,
as
cool.
our knight. The bailiff wants to know.
Yeah, it's still
Hubert-
going. Do you recognise
old
them?
warrior.
No. Of course you don't.
The bailiff-
Okay. Oh, no. So it's going to be Hermit first because he came asking for help. I think. Either way, I'm going to have to go all the way to the top and then all the way down, or all the way down, then all the way to the top. Is just a lot of fetch quests. They're like, don't tell me they're going there, just let them go there. Mr. Hermit, you dealt with this guy. Do you know whose these are? Because I do. You don't have to get off your horse to talk to everyone. You can talk to them from on your horse.
As our hero heads, Tancred does not even glance at the clothes.
He needs wine. Oh, I don't want to give you wine. Haven't found any wine.
The old man
Intimidate.
ponders what has just been said.
Honor. Okay.
Now, he is ready to talk.
Didn't
He
want to
thinks
do
these
that.
clothes belong to Lord Marok. And, he says, since you found them in a wolf's den, I suspect the Lord is a Bisclaveret, a werewolf. He had to shed his clothes to transform.
Yeah, I got it. So,
The
Yeah.
old man slaps himself on the forehead. Of course! There is no doubt about it. And furthermore, Lord Marok stopped coming to see him at the same time as the wolves appeared. That cannot be a coincidence. Lady Marie Lebrun must have done a ritual on the barrow, not far from the den. The lady will have to repeat the ritual in the same place, with the staff she used to transform her husband into a wolf. Tancred thinks the Bisclaveret should be kept away from Marie Lebrun's castle. That way, we would not have to fight him.
yeah, makes sense.
The hermit rubs his forehead. It would be better to use a dish that Lord Marok enjoyed in his human form. This will attract him much more than just any piece of meat, a game animal, or an unwary traveler.
Okay, so the cheese, like I called.
Barrows are places of power and magic, and dens are a gateway between the animal and the human.
Okay. Do you know what it likes to eat?
Opens his eyes wide. You know, he says. Yet,
No.
I
Okay,
once gave him
cabbage.
some cabbage from my garden.
Cool, I will
Our
take your
knight
cabbage.
turns away from the cave entrance.
Give me a cabbage, please.
Our hero grabs the biggest.
Yay, I have a cabbage. And back. So that's one of my main problems with this game. It is just a lot of hold right
Our
click
heroes return to the main.
while you're traveling from place to place because there's nothing else happening. Yeah, the art style is nice, but there's only so many times you can look at the same trees because they are still just trees. So, okay, yep, we'll go down a slope, and then there's more trees. And then we'll go here, and it's the same trees. Everything's just a little bit too far away from each other. Right, this is down to the castle. We don't want to go there. We want to take the next exit. As a sat-nav would say, take the next exit on the right. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Farmer. Well, actually, you're not Mr. and Mrs., you're brother and sister. You might be Mr. and Mrs., but that's not really the sort of thing to be discussed out in public. Hello.
As our knight passes near the...
Do you
The
know
only thing she knows for sure...
the cheese? Of
Elaine
course
says
it
goodbye
is.
to our...
Can you give me some cheese?
Seeing our knight...
Do you know what he
Hughes
likes?
proudly declares that Lord Marok very much loved the cheese. Then
We need some
he gives our
cheese.
knight some sheep milk cheese.
Thank you.
The shepherd waves good...
Okay, we have cabbage and cheese. Now we can go all the way back up to the top again. If only there was a fast travel. There is a fast travel. Holy fuck, there's a fast travel. Where? Where am I going? The Hermit's Cave? Maybe? I think that's better than the forest. I can't remember where the forest is.
Our heroes return to the main...
I don't think it's all the way here because here is sort of nothing. Right, hello. I don't have everything, but as a team we have everything. Unless, of course, the shovel was on the dead
Mayol
guy.
will not start working,
No, I have the
so
bait.
he cannot finish.
I have the fucking
After
bait.
this
It's right here.
conversation, our knight leaves the poacher.
Fuck off. Who else is there to talk to? Do I have to go all the way over to the... No, I don't have to do that. I can... back to the village. Oh, this fast travel is going to be so good. Only works to outside locations. Right. What
Seeing
does
our
he
knight
like?
coming
Does
back,
he like wine?
Shaybird rubs his forehead while
He can't remember. Okay. Can you make a cabbage and... yeah, sheep's milk
The
cheese.
man thinks a moment. He will gladly make it, as long as Hughes, the shepherd, can be persuaded to pay him his debt.
Oh, for
He will
fuck's sake,
also need
really?
some cabbage and cheese, as in...
I can't really afford 150 after everything else I've bought. We'll go and talk to
Shaybird,
him.
As our knight leaves, the tavern keeper
Yeah,
tells
bye-bye,
him to come
bye-bye,
back
bye-bye,
again.
bye-bye. Out I go. Just gotta really hope that you can fast travel to the same place multiple times, because some of them are grayed out now. Sheepfold. I'd like to go in, please. And I'd really rather not have to intimidate this guy to paying. Hello, mister. Can you go and pay your
Seeing
debt?
our knight enter the... Annoyed, he replies that the tavern keeper charges outrageous prices.
He doesn't go anymore. For fuck's sake. I don't want to bully you because you like me. Persuade him. I've got 4 plus 2, so that's 6. 8 minus 2, also 6. And the other ones I can't really do anything with. Okay. Once your debt is paid, you can return to the tavern whenever you want and bring home wine. Sure, that's good. Your sister will like the wine. 7, 11. Let's put it up to 12. Okay.
The shepherd shakes his head,
Nice.
but finally agrees that he can hide no longer. Then, making good on his word, he hands our hero the sum of his debt.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
The shepherd waves.
I will maybe take it to the tavern keeper. I might just keep it for myself, actually. What am I saying? Of course I won't. I need that to progress the story. Back to the village, please. I can. Yay. I like the beehives. They're subtle. Right. Make me a
Seeing our
pie.
knight coming- The tavern keeper feels great relief as he pockets the money.
I do.
Shabert takes the cheese and cabbage. After a while, the tavern keeper comes out of his kitchen.
I hope
carrying
it
a
pleases you.
beautiful-
Thank you.
As our
Bye.
knight leaves,
I probably won't be back again. Okay, and now we need to go... I'm going to say the forest. I don't actually remember where the forest was. This could be literally anywhere. Ah! No, this is the right sort of place. Good. And possibly faster than going on back to the hermit cave. And then back out to the passageway.
Mayol will not start.
Okay, I have
Poacher
everything.
calms himself and answers that he will set up the trap at once.
Okay,
After this conversation, our knight leaves the poach.
we have left. So, away we go. There's probably going to be a fight. And I'm going to go back, just in case. Evening, giants. How you doing? No, he's not done yet. Good. We like being good. I'm good. I've just had 4 days off work, which has been lovely. But unfortunately, it's now back to work again tomorrow, and I don't feel ready to do that. I just want to stay off for a little bit longer. Okay, is that far enough? Can I go back to the forest now? Are you going to be done? Because I have literally no other quests to do. I don't think I do anyway. Help the blonde one. Well, I don't want to do that. Uncover the truth. I know what the truth is. Find a way to separate it. I know what I'm doing with that. And I need to talk to her when she's ready. Yeah, okay. So there is nothing new. No other quests. Goodbye, dead friend. Are you done? You are done. That is a terrible looking trap. No one would fall for
Now that
that.
the trap is set, Mayol and our heroes hide. They don't have to wait long. There's a rustling sound, and then a black wolf emerges. He is imposing, majestic, and terrifying all at once. His lips are drawn back, showing his gleaming, sharp teeth. His eyes glow like two red jewels. Sniffing the air, he approaches the trap. In one swift movement, he pounces on the pie and falls to the bottom of the hole. The animal is trapped. The hunters approach the pit, unable to suppress a shiver of terror.
Don't
But
kill
then
him.
something strange happens. The wolf starts to yelp and then bows. It seems like he's asking for mercy. His behavior is more fitting for a knight than a wild beast.
Yep.
Such a beautiful beast, sire, cries Mael. You will slaughter it, will you not? The pelt will bring a pretty price.
I will not. Pardon
Our
him.
hero prefers not to kill the wolf, so he leaves it at the bottom of the pit, despite the beast's whimpers.
Yeah.
Now that our hero has decided the fate of the Bisclaveret, what is to become of the poacher?
He is going back to the village because
The
he
poacher
needs to answer for
sighs,
his
rolling his
crimes.
eyes. And so the poacher goes back alone through the forest.
Well, that's not really how that's supposed to happen. How is he going to get himself locked back up now? I'm gonna just double check he is here. Okay, he is locked up. Oh, don't get off your horse all the time. Just stay on it and talk.
Once again in chains, the poacher.
Okay.
After this conversation.
Just thought I'd double check just in case he did have anything extra to say. This guy probably will have something to say. Gonna get as close as I can. Hello, I brought him back.
The bailiff wants to know.
He's back in the
Hubert
village.
is delighted. After helping to trap,
Cool.
the bailiff waves good.
Okay, we're done. Giants, you're streaking. Congratulations. We love a good streak. We want to go to... Oh, there's 2 castles. Oh shit, okay. Oh no, that's the start place. And we weren't allowed to go in there. We want to go here. Even in Peralta, we do love a good streak. Always love streaking. Never felt as proud of it as you are now. Well, you should be proud.
The path opens up onto a pack of growling, menacing wolves guarding the entrance to the castle of Lady Marie Lebrun.
Well, there's 5 of them here. That's not good. I'm gonna have to fight them. And they're gonna fuck me up.
These fierce beasts are ready to charge, perhaps with a...
Okay. I want to be going first, I think. So if I go for a 16, yes. Why? Do you not have a lance? No, he's out of lances. Shit. And I can't charge without a lance. Oh, fuck. That's really not good. They're gonna fuck me up here. You're gonna have to run to there. Can you not trample him? Excuse me? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna die. This is, not ideal, Peralta. Kill that one. I'm gonna have to use a grail. 22. Go on. Fuck up the wolf. Well, I've lost one of my party already. Just 3. But that's gonna stop him coming past, so that's better than nothing, I suppose. No, I still can't do anything with him. He can't trample for some reason. Maybe because he's moved? I don't know. Target has to be unmounted. And yeah. How odd. You can just charge all the way then. Oh no, 'cause- yeah, you can trample, but that one can't. Of course. You have no lance either. Shit. Okay. You from him. 8. 5, and I can't. Why can I not inspiration it? I'm in a cowardly state, apparently. Okay, fuck you then. Let's use that. Ah, okay. Refresh my piles. Oh, is that my turn now? Because they just all ran? Okay, right. In that case... Okay, I don't know why he can't trample. 6 and 12. 18 fails? Oof. That's bad. Okay, you... aim slash... Where are you injured? Right leg. 15. 17. 17 is good. Fuck him up. Not quite enough. One, 2, 3. I can't do a 3 move. So you're gonna have to do it that way. 11. But can I try it with a 15? What's that? Yeah, it's not worth it. Let's start with a yeah, 15 fails. Of course it does. Okay, well, just trample him instead then. Just get rid of my 2 card. I told you to go for the other one instead. That's fine though. Okay, well he's dead. That might actually make it worse for me. Maybe I can only trample once per thing as any of them. 4. Cool, have to use the 8. No, thank you. You better not be breaking my shield. Oh, they're just constantly making me scared. Assholes. Now it's my turn. Okay. If you can go to there then. Let's hit you. 17. 17 fails. Of course it does. You aren't able to do shit. And you're not actually injured anywhere, so that's cool. Apparently they are, yeah. Is it worth just doing that? No, it's not. Okay, just fuck him up then. That's a good stab. 5 to the head. Okay, I can deal with that. He won't get a turn, so I can just focus on him. I mean, they didn't make them extinct. They domesticated them. Which I would say is better. Where's he injured? He isn't. Okay, well... No, just... attack anywhere then. You bitch. I'm gonna have to use one of them. Oh. Apollo. Very nice. I think Apollo is actually one of my favourite of the Greeks. Let's get rid of that too. Trample him! Nice. These guys are all dying from horse trampling rather than weapons. Use up the 3. Why not? Don't break my shield. Thank you. Okay, red. I can't remember, is he injured? He is. Okay, 16, 21. He dodged. Why? Why would you dodge? 18, 23. Does that mean I still get to kill him? Yes. Oh, but it means it hit a different place. Cool. Love that. It is still not perfect, but we've killed 2 of them. You are spelling it correctly. I do like Demeter. I think she sort of... She annoys me because of how protective she is of her daughter. But to be fair, without having kids myself, I can't really say, like, if that's going to be how I would react as well. I don't think anyone really can without knowing. I was waiting for that Peralta. It had to be done. 10, 20, go, stab. Kill the bitch. Left arm. Horse, go. Where'd that hit? Leg, okay. You see, yeah, the horse is killing everything. The people aren't. Can you hit him there, please? Let's go for a 16. Of course we miss. Yeah, I think it's one of them lock where without actually doing it yourself, you don't know how it will be. So it does make sense to me that people would do that. Try for the head again with an 18. 18 fails. This is one sneaky little bitch. Can you just trample him instead? Trampling seems to get the job done. Yeah, cool. And honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna just trample. You reminded of her every time. That's nice. Yeah, so none of these wolves died to weapons.
Brutal fight. Blood spurted all over, but our knights finally triumphed over the ferocious beasts.
Cool. On we go to the castle then.
Our proud fighters can now enter Lady Marilla-Brune's castle as they please. When our heroes enter the castle,
Thank you very much, Peralta.
Lady Marilla-Brune calls out to them from the top of the watchtower. Suddenly, the portcullis falls. Her knights stand ready for battle.
Well, I'd rather not fight you. I'm just here to
The lady's
talk.
anger is so terrible, she shouts, "What have you done? I heard the whimpering of the wolves you slayed. You all deserve to die." Her men then attack.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No! I don't want to. Ah. Why can't I just have a chat with her? Right. They'll move to 1, 2, 3. I realistically can't actually move. Surrendering is bad. But if I move as much as possible, they can't use their lances against me. Maybe. Equip shields and that. No, they already have their shields out. Did you sort everything that you needed to do from earlier, Peralta? Faces a charge challenge from him, 11, so... no. Cool, well you're now behind me. Oh, of course, they can just do that back and forth trick. Ooh. Counter charge challenge. That's not gonna be good. Draw. Okay, I'll take a draw. I like his shield. That's a nice design. You are sort of out by yourself. 1, 2, 3. Gonna just come around the back of you. Charge with a lot. So I can get back to where I was. And have hopefully knocked you off your horse. Oh. I think I've killed him. For fuck's sake. I want to try and recruit them. Oh, no, yeah, don't worry, Porter. It's fine. You take the time you need. People... the majority of people should understand. And if they don't, they're not the sort of people that you want to be around anyway. So I have actually done research into a coat of arms. You can find out what your actual family coat of arms and crest is. So I do know what that is, but obviously I can't say it on here without doxing myself. But I wouldn't have what that is. I have absolutely no idea. So, would you have the stag as coat of arms or crest? Although you might be stuck in a advert at the moment. If you are, apologies. Oh, I could have just kicked him. Because now I've just run around for no reason and used up all of my points. I'm a fucking idiot. This is a guy whose horse can't kick. Let's get rid of the purple one's charge ability. I'll spin around each other. One on his right arm, so he's all dizzy. Okay. 2, no thank you. Yeah. I imagined crest is what you're on about. So yeah, the coat of arms is the design on the shield. The crest is that bit on top of the helmet. A stag on the top of the helmet would look very cool. Oh, my shield has gone. His lance has gone. That's not great. Gawain, why can't you? You have a shield in your inventory. Use it. Must be equipped on your shield belt. Really? That's not worth it. Oh, it's all good, Porter. I was whooping arse on Squirrel Girl earlier. I managed to get Lord. Finally got there. Alright, you over here. Okay, so you can't kick them. You can't trample them until they're off their horse. That does make sense. Oh, it's fine. Lose your honor. Steed. I don't know what steed means. Oh, a steed challenge, so I'm attacking the horse instead, apparently, now. Of course I fail. Lovely. It is my second lord, yeah. I have absolutely no idea who to go for next. So the Lockington coat of arms is black and pink. Ooh, yeah. A black fox on the shield for the boy. Left of the shield is a unicorn for yourself and a no, not yourself. For your wife. And a dragon for Locke. I mean, is there such a thing as it being correct? Oh, dear are lovely. We have had quite a few near misses with them, unfortunately. They like running out in front of us when we're driving somewhere. If I target your right arm, 19 should be good. I just want to knock you off. I want to make you... Okay, because now you should, hopefully... He wasn't wounded while falling. He might beg for mercy, which I'd prefer to have. Are you injured, sir? You're not. In that case, let me just stab at you. For an 18. And that's hitting the horse again. For fuck's sake. 11. Success. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, a unicorn could definitely suit Locke. So, interesting that yourself is a dragon and DF is a dragon. Is that something that you're sort of, you know, like, not aware of, because obviously everyone's aware, DF and dragons, but, like, have you ever had discussions about, like, what your dragons are for each other? I mean, it sounds lovely either way, Shiari. Okay. A dodge is good. A mercy challenge. Yes, please. I will let you surrender. And that will make me rich. Nice. Are you not going to beg for mercy? Okay. Oh, and your lance is gone? How is your lance gone when I dodged the attack? You have to paint a dragon for DF? Okay. What sort of dragon do you need to paint? Yeah, of course I'm gonna lose honor. I'm losing so much honor in this. He's off. And his shield is gone as well, I think. No? Wasn't wounded while falling. You know what? I'm ending turn there. I would rather not. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. 10, 21. Stab, stab. Dragon these nuts. Oh dear. So you know how in Divinity, me and Felix are called D's nuts. When we add DF and yourself in for the second game, we could do something to do with Dragon D's nuts, because DF is a dragon. Is that worth doing? Probably not, because D's nuts have already had their adventure. Okay, yeah, we'll ignore that. Okay, yeah, up you get onto your horse. You stab him. You saw the results of the painting on the Kirin that Pete won, and you wanted a dragon done. When you could afford one, anyway. Okay, nice. Did not wound him when he fell off. You found some D&D dragons in a store for cheap. Very nice. I would recommend not licking frozen poles, though, giants. It doesn't give you a laugh. For that one. Yes, you can have mercy. Thank you very much. Did I kill his horse? I think I might have killed his horse. Yep, I'm not doing anything, as anyone. Seriously, dude? Get off your horse. I don't want to have to keep knocking you down. Like, I'd much rather you just surrendered. I don't want to kill you. My turn. Yeah, I'm gonna continue doing nothing. Okay. Nice. You can have mercy. Thank you for making me richer. Glory increased. Honor's not ideal.
Has greatly tired our knights. In this bitter struggle, they nevertheless pushed back their attackers and put them out of action. They showed exemplary courage and strength.
Apparently. Okay, very nice. Now what? Now we go into the castle to actually have a word with the lady.
The lady arrives in the courtyard, alone, and at our hero's mercy. Accepting her recent defeat, she kneels.
Oh, no. Put your sword
I
away.
have come to surrender, sire, since I am all alone here, she says, seemingly unfazed. Her face shines with the same fire as her sister's, even though no scars mark her graceful face.
You like how the horse goes around the people's costume? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that, Giants.
Marilla Brune appreciates our knight's show of respect to her, yet, full of anger, she cries out, "It was not enough to kill the wolves that protect me from my cruel sister. You had to defeat my knights as well. I will wager my fiefdom that it is she who sends you."
It was. We have no The horses look better than what the people are wearing. Yes, the barding, I want to say.
The lady looks alarmed. Such dishonor. Why kill beings entirely devoted to her protection?
Because they attacked me first.
She says it was her right to have acted in this way. Our heroes have just killed beings entirely devoted to her protection.
Not deliberately.
Marie Lebrun wants to know what happened to the largest wolf, since he was not with the pack during the fight.
Well, I saved him from death.
The lady's color returns. She calls out victoriously, "Heaven be praised!" She explains everything that happened. Besieged by Lady Marie LeBlonde, her castle was about to be taken. So she turned her husband into a wolf to drive back her sister's troops. It worked. But alas, after the siege, her staff has disappeared. And so she was unable to return her husband to his human form. She suspects that her sister stole the staff by using the magic of Morgan Le Fay to make
Ooh,
herself
okay.
look like her handmaiden.
That's the first mention of Morgana. Why did she attack?
While still alive, their father entrusted her with their mother's staff, as she had the greater magical gift of the two sisters. Marie LeBlonde was very resentful. As the eldest, she should have inherited it.
Maybe.
And she became even more jealous when she lost her betrothed just before her sister's wedding. She did indeed try to seduce her brother-in-law, but he revealed her actions to his wife. Mad with rage, the rejected sister besieged their castle.
Yeah, as we anticipated. Why are they aggressive to everyone?
Unable to turn Lord Marek back into a man, she was afraid to return to the barrow where she had performed the ritual. She feared her husband would be angry, disappointed, or not recognize her. He might also have attacked her.
Could you see them doing a season with Le Fay and Black Knight Porter?
Left to his own devices, he became a kind of king, gathering his fellow wolves before her castle entrance. She thinks he wanted to protect her from her sister.
Okay, Captain Britain I can also see. I suppose they wouldn't. They haven't really done two characters of the same sort of genre in the same season yet. Like with the current one, Jubilee and Hood, they have no reason to link them. But Le Fay and Black Knight, obviously there is that link. Whereas Captain Britain, you know, he's British, so there's less of a link there. I will go and get your staff.
What a relief. She will finally be able to get her husband back. What's more, people can stop worrying about this family quarrel tearing this region apart with fire and sword. She then places an amulet around his neck and does the same for each of his companions. These will help them better resist her sister's magic.
Okay, we will
The lady
go.
will fetch her husband's night attire. Then, with the help of the villagers and the poacher, she will get him out of the trap. She hopes with all her heart that he will recognize her. Our hero can then come join them at the barrow in the forest.
I have his attire, so that's not really going to help. So if his powers come from Merlin... Hang on, I'm on the wrong horse there. This is my horse. This is a special fairy horse. If his powers do come from Merlin, and we saw a Easter egg of his name on like the inner of a office door in Endgame. Actually, I can do this, can't I? Does that sort of say that Merlin is in the MCU? Okay, Mrs.
Several
Blonde.
knights are chatting and playing dice in the courtyard. The mood is relaxed, as if they do not fear any external threat.
Yeah, so my coat of arms, I would probably have it with my colour scheme. It would be a black background. I don't know what the picture would be, but it would be in a gold and a red. Because to me, it's such a nice colour scheme. Black and gold especially is the perfect colour scheme. But adding that little highlight of dark red in there as well, it elevates it. I just have no idea what I'd put on there. Hello, Mrs. Blonde. I've come to
Marilla
talk to you about your
Blonde
sister.
sits on an imposing throne surrounded by beautiful wall hangings. The lady greets our knight with a cheerful voice, despite her troubled look.
So this thing with multiverse is interesting until you get against the fact, the idea of how much faster than the infinity of the multiverse thing. If Merlin's in the MCU, he's also everywhere else. Okay, yeah, so the problem with the multiverse theory is if the multiverse has like a different universe where everything possible that could happen has happened, and every single time it creates a different universe, there is also a universe where the multiverse doesn't exist. And that just creates a paradox, and it brain confusing, and no, don't like it.
You seem to have had good travels, sire. How can I help you?
What is happening? Do I just say we fixed the problem? Quantum multiverse, one you described. Okay, I did not know that it had a name. Because of her, Lord Malak could not regain his human form. She tried to get rid of him and her sister. I mean, yeah, that is the case, but she might attack us with that. If I just say we fixed the problem...
The lady's face lights up. Have the Wolf King and all the wolves in front of the castle been slain?
No.
The lady tries to smile, but her face is now red with anger. In a sweet voice, she tells our hero he must get rid of it at all costs if he wants to stop the killings and destruction.
Okay, well, I have to say this then.
Incredulous at hearing such words, which are quick to stir her wrath, the lady asks him to repeat them.
The MCU is more of a spatial thing. You can travel multiverses. The one you described are inherently only and always on one branch, never be able to experience any other. Yes. Repeat the charges, you must now surrender, and we will have to fight your knights.
Marilla Blonde freezes, and color drains from her face. In a fit of fury, she shouts order to her knights. She holds up her sister's staff, which she had kept hidden behind her throne.
Okay, success. So if we just kill her very quick... Can I? Or do I have to attack the knights? I have to attack the knights. Okay. And I can't even get on my horse. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 2 of them for every one of us. This could be problematic. Especially as a single step takes 3 actions. Right, if you... I mean, there's not really any difference there. Agility and melee went on foot. Agility and melee went on foot. Card value 1 times 1.5. Okay, so that is better to use. On him, 6, 18, why not? Okay, that's a good hit, and he has died. Okay. Sir Ivo is dead. Give you quantum, astrophysics, and fantasy, and you lose your mind. controls full of those mind-bending theories, and that's why I love it so much. Are you going to play Resonance when it comes out then? And if you are, is it going to be one that is done on stream? $22. Let's fuck him up. Only 3. Okay. But he's fuzzy. Not sure if you can have it at launch. I mean, that's understandable. Modern games are very expensive. A resistance challenge of love. Ooh, I mean, I can't really do much unless I use that. Yeah, also something to think about. Oh, great, yeah, you're just going to stab me in the back. Love that for me. Mercy challenge from Sir Giles. Is that him? Okay. Do I have 6? I do have a 6. Thank you very much. Imagine surrendering in front of your queen, like right there. Defense challenge. Shield might break, okay. Go on then. Oh, you pushed me back. I do like his horns, that's fun. 8, 17, why not? Success, okay. His helmet's useless. Okay. Did not wound him, but just destabilized. And you can't... Oh, you can fuck him up. Not really much, though. So let's just waste a low-cost card. Oh, that's unfortunate. Need a 5. I'm gonna have to use one of them. That's all of his things. Nope. Honestly, Peralta, don't worry. 7. Let's go for the 9. Okay, knock me back, please. Thank you. I'd rather not be overwhelmed. My turn. Let's go for an 18. That should be enough. Die, bitch. Minor wound on his arm. Uh, 6, 11, sure. Morgan Le Fay's already in the MCU through one of the shows. Oh, was she in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I know there was Enchantress in there that wasn't actually Enchantress. Oh, in Runaways. Okay. Maybe it was actually Enchantress in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was thinking of. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Would you say Runaways is worth a watch? I really don't want to be attacking my own men. Gonna have to waste that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with team drama. 5. Yeah, I'll take a wound to my left leg. Did it actually wound him? So Orpheus is destabilized, did not wound. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it crosses with Cloak. So I enjoyed what I watched of Cloak and Dagger. I think I got halfway through. Did they do a season 2? I can't remember. If it was only one season, then I got like 3/4 of the way through season 1. If they did 2 seasons, I think I got halfway through season 2. So I was 3/4 of the way through the full thing. I think. Come on. Stab a bitch. His armor is now useless. For fuck's sake. Just someone die. Ideally not me. $15, yeah, okay. I have not seen Legion either. One of his legs is useless. Okay. Four, I can do that. She continually trying to go for Gawain. Let's get rid of the 3. I want to say Aubrey Plaza, but I know she was also in Agatha, and I don't... Okay, yeah. Who am I? Blue guy. Blue guy is trying to kill this guy. 16, that'll do. Kill him. Good, Anakin. Good. Kill him. Her best performance is in Legion. Okay. So we started... Well, I say we. Azura started watching Parks and Rec last night for the first time. Did not wound. So yeah, she's never seen it, and so we watched a couple of episodes together, and I forgot how long it takes to actually start doing anything. It is such a slow start to a series. And I was like, it probably picks up like season 3 when Andy comes to City Hall. Yes, you can have Mercy. Perfect. That allows me to start attacking the blue guy. Sir Falk. I would have preferred you to attack in a different order. My shield is broken. Shit. I think here I do need to have a shield. Oh, I don't have a shield. Okay. In that case, let's do what I can. No, okay, not enough. This might go bad for Gawain. $16, yep. Did not wound, he's still destabilized. You. 10, 17. Okay. Major wound. Hopefully that will make him want Mercy next. Why is it giving me all the shit cards now? Got put into the worst fill game ever. Oh, yeah, I luckily had a really good fill game earlier. It put me in to... It was a control one. They had only had the first fight, so everyone was sort of still pretty fresh. But we just steamrolled. It was fabulous. 7. Gonna have to be that one. Oh, thank you for going to Gawain. Defense challenge. I need an 8. That one. Who've you got? Anubis. I'm really pleased with the artwork for him. 17. 17 fails? Ooh, okay. Fuck it, 16. Yes. Major wound on the leg. He should retire then, that's gonna help. Could have gone the other way, that's a mistake on my part. Ah, you bitch. I don't want to give you my good cards. Look what I'm left with. Mercy challenge. Yeah, see now, I have no... I've only got it in... What's prowess? Not that one. Oh, it's that one. That's only one. That's just... I want to. And he loses his honor because of that. Don't have the good enough cards. My turn. Okay. Stab again. 14 will fail. Oh, 14 wins. Nice. Did not wound. Okay. Uh, 15, 17. I really hope I don't kill you because I would prefer you to be alive. Did not wound. Perfect. Have a good night, Locke. It's been a pleasure having you here. 10, that one. Okay. Thank you for the grail. Now what? Stab him. Yep, all good, giants. Again, enjoy your lurk. A major wound. He should now start shitting. I know what I mean by that. Did not wound, destabilized. I think when they're destabilized though, they can't actually surrender. Do I waste one? Yeah. Mercy challenge. I need a 7. Have a much better. It's always a pleasure having you, Locke. But right now, you need to go off to bed and...
Fuck off, Locke. Fuck off.
You do that. I shouldn't have done that. Destabilized, okay. And they'll do a 12, okay, that's fine. Can you mercy? Are you gonna mercy? You're not gonna mercy. Okay. 6. I can do a 6. Now, can you do a mercy? I don't want to kill you. A defense? Seriously, you're still attacking? What's wrong with you, dude? Yeah, you're now surrounded. Fine. If you're not going to go out quietly... Okay, I wasn't actually anticipating killing him there.
After the terrible battle, the lady, taken with fright, kneels before our hero, placing the staff of power on the ground. Crestfallen, and at his mercy, she says, "Sire, I beg for grace."
Gawain has actually been doing really well with this. Go to the king for punishment.
Threatened by the sword and by our knight's stern gaze, The lady accepts. She insists on having a trial in Caerleon, where she sincerely believes King Arthur will take her side.
Over us?
The
I
lady
doubt it.
leaves the castle's great hall.
Yeah, I'm not going to kill it
Of the
not innocent,
Lady
but
Marilla Brune joyfully welcomes our knights, who give her the staff of power.
I'm not going to kill a
This Davert
defenseless
is
lady.
So gentle and peaceful with the lady. All the ferocity in him has dissipated. 3 times
Oh, another song. Okay.
now spoken, lo, the spell is now broken. Abyss Claveratum we feared becomes a night beloved. Forthwith duties do now embrace. What great joy does light their face, my dear love, our lady cries, and great tears do fill her eyes. Dearest angel, you my wife, you the flame that lights my life. Comes the hour, says the knight, though I part, my heart is light.
Why are you parting? Can you not? Are you dying? Can you stop with the music as well? I want to read this out. Am I allowed to? Oh, no. There's this as well. Okay. Our knights returned to court, joyfully eager to inform the king of their successful mission. However, it was not as the king had imagined. Our heroes told the true version of the story that bound the ladies. Arthur listened with amazement to what happened between the two sisters and who the Wolf King really was. And what a surprise it was when the man accompanying them introduced himself as the wolf. Sir Marok himself as a wolf. He was thus joyfully welcomed into the Round Table. Meanwhile, Lady Blonde travelled to Caerleon to appear at her trial. After several days of deliberation, the king condemned her to exile and rescinded her title. In the land, the few wolves still scattered through the forest quickly fled. Amulet of Protection. +3 for Enchantry. Okay. Oh, brilliant. Opulence points, so everyone's got some opulence, everyone's got some vocation. Body state, dead. It was nice to know you, Sir Urian, but your tale has ended. Year 518, I think. Or maybe we're going into 517 now. I don't know. Spin, spin, spin. And go. Two new grails. Okay. Our knight grows a bit older with each passing day, but this year marks a milestone. Is it time for him to be called back to heaven? Who? Oh. Our dad. Or adopted dad. No. You are not going to die, Sir Erector. Oh shit. I misread everything there. That's a shame. The strength of his body and the wisdom of his mind fade, and so our hero dies. His loyal service to the High King and the Kingdom of Logres will not be forgotten. The entire court is invited to a grand funeral. Oh shit, and now it's this guy's time to die. Resist old aging. I need 12. What can I get? I can get 6. It was nice to know you, sir. If I can't do it, I'm going to keep these good cards. He dies as well. Oh, fuck off. I can't have everyone dying. 3. Okay, I can protect him. He's 54, and that's apparently time to die. Thanks to the strength of his body and the wisdom of his mind, he will survive for another 5 years. How good it feels to be alive, even as the years weigh heavy. The year 517 will be one of restraint and caution. There are increasing reports of Saxon raids along the shores of Britain. For the time being, our defences are keeping the Saxons from moving inland, but how much longer can we hold them off? As for Merlin, he has finally found love. I hear a certain Sir Marok, whose fiefdom was saved by our knights, may also join the round table. Ask about the enemy. Spies tell us the Saxons are planning a strong attack on our eastern shore next year. Our enemies will raise our villages by the thousands, plundering our grain and stealing horses. War seems inevitable. The High King will be rallying other kings, counts, barons, and even the smallest lords for the upcoming battle. Merlin has met a beautiful woman named Vivian last year while he was in Broccoli Land. Promising and spirited, she became his apprentice and followed him to the kingdom here. Who is Vivian? A water fairy like the Lady of the Lake. She learned enchantery on Avalon, a mysterious island inhabited only by women devoted to their art. No doubt she wanted to continue her learning with Merlin. Okay, goodbye. Romance option. Okay. This year there are no adventures available. Move to the next year with the hourglass to continue. Oh, yeah. You can... Oh, no, you can... Get some of that. You can go on a hunt, Arthur. Okay. Brastias. You are not injured at all. You can... I think you've your full honour as well. I don't know where your honour is. Wounds / thrust, concussion. I don't know what is really meant by any of that. What do I do with vocation points? It keeps saying that I'm getting them, but I don't know what I do with it. So I can't change oh shit. Yeah, I can't change things to do with vocations. Oh, I've got an extra amulet. Ooh. Enchantery. He already has enchantery though. Okay. No. Squire, stable, night actions. You can go on a hunt as well. Why not? Gawain, you have been excellent. I assume it is. I would have no idea because I have not played Dragon Age. Loyalty. Sure, you can... What gets loyalty? You can stay in the garrison this time. Why not? Father-in-law. You're not injured either. Who was injured? Oh, the guy that's died. Okay. Huh. Idiot for dying. You can... What can you do? I don't know. You can... Yeah, get richer, I suppose. Mr. Grifflet, what are you good at? You're not really great at anything, so... You can get... You can go to a tournament. Sir Pellinor... Oh, he's great at prowess. And courtesy from Master of the Hunt. Okay. I mean... Do you want to get some loyalty then? Sure, why not? Bedivere, you need some love. Because you're not injured either. So Kay, you're not injured. You can garrison. So Baldwin, you also need some love. Nice. Done. Okay. Dragon Age, if on stream, a very long time in the future. I have so many mythology-based games. Like, it's crazy how many there actually are. Okay, the High King has received alarming news from his ally Bors, King of Ganis. A griffin has abducted the king's 2 sons. None of his vassals have returned. Arthur wastes no time, sends one of his best knights. So Grifflet arrives on the continent, northeast of Armorica. The end of a coastal path battered by wind stands the castle of the King of Ganis. Thick fog covers the ocean. A woman, who does not appear to be a peasant or a fisherman's wife, is collecting seashells and debris left by the tide. She gestures to our hero. Yeah, that's sort of the thing with a lot of the fantasy games is I would enjoy them, personally, but for a stream thing, I want it to be actual, real-world mythology, if I can. The unknown woman of uncertain age, with braided hair and sad eyes, waves at our hero. However, no sound escapes her mouth, and she shakes her head regretfully, yet she seems to hear and understand him perfectly well. She clasps her hand as if praying, then points to her mouth, then to the fog over the water. She needs help. I will restore your voice, lady. She gives the knight a look of compassion and hope, then offers him a periwinkle shell. Gently enfolding his hands in hers and nodding. Cool. She raises a hand in farewell. The castle is almost deserted and the interior is cold. In the throne room, the king is accompanied by an old man with deeply sunken eyes in a long purple robe. He greets Sir Grifflet with suspicion. He introduces himself as Eliavres. I completely butchered that. Eliavres? Eli. Of course, he's Eli, the official enchanter of Ganis. Soon the king recounts how a terrible griffin kidnapped his 2 sons. The queen has not left her chamber since the dreadful news, and Bors is not faring much better. What? So, how did the abduction happen? The king believes it was his fault. He trusted the lies of a wicked knight who deceived him and abused his trust, and now the heavens have punished him. Furthermore, he's convinced that no one is strong enough to defeat the griffin. I will. Ooh, level 19. You can do that in like 10 matches maybe in 18v18, if that. It won't take long. Bors seems to interval hope. For now, it will be difficult for you to reach Mount Tomb, which lies farther north in the ocean. He says, his frustration barely contained. There is too much fog, you might break your bones on the reefs. Okay, who deceived you? Can you imagine, sire, lying about his identity for months, or to be knighted by the powerful suzerain of Ganis? Best to forget the whole business. No, I want to know. What happened to him? He was arrested and imprisoned in a place known only to the Enchanter. It will soon take care of him, just a matter of time. Well, that feels suspect. How would you get rid of the fog? The fogs which appear recently bring nothing but bad omens. He can dispel them, but in doing so would cause unpredictable damage and even greater harm. If the fog clears on its own, I could take the boat. Who is the woman on the beach? A servant, born mute, no magic can change it. Yeah, I don't like Eli. He's very suspect. He leaves the 2 men who began discussing some of the kingdom's issues. The attitude of the king, who is known for his kindness, did not seem to live up to his reputation. I'm feeling very much what's the word? The comfort of your halls has somewhat lessened of the late Theoden king. I'm feeling a Theoden Grima vibe from the 2 of them. the knight is imprisoned. He searches the courtyard, the dungeons, the exterior, finds nothing. He can't find any trace. The guards don't know anything either. He does come across a strange metal door, though. He reaches to unclasp it when a jolt surges through his hand. Do I have Enchantery? I don't. I just need one of them. That'll do. He recalls a conjuring gesture that neutralizes the surge of power. There is no way to break the spell, so he wisely steps away from the door. One of the guards informs him it's the Enchanter's workshop. No one is permitted to enter. Continuing to the castle. They are still there. I've already talked about all that. Okay. Return to the woman. Still gathering her things. Okay. Yeah, no, so none of that works. Go to the boat, I suppose. A fine boat is moored to a post on the beach behind the castle. The coat of arms of the king is emblazoned on its hull. From here, salt marshes stretch as far as the eye can see. The ocean remains hidden beneath the mist. Leave your horse behind. I mean, I have to do this. This is the only option. Powerful strokes of the oars, the boat glides across the calm waters, rocked by the mist. Shapes emerge and vanish between sea and haze, making our night feel as if in a dream. Some enchantment is certainly at work here. 14. Sure. Okay. He remembers the periwinkle with unusual shapes that was entrusted to him. Did Merlin not mention that this type of shell contained power? He is not sure, but he raises it before the mists, which vanish instantly. To his right, the blurred silhouette of an island emerges, crowned by a magnificent glass castle. To his left, a small island rises above the waves, sheltering a secluded cove. Let's go to the cove. It glides towards the mountain, soon reaches the rocky shores surrounded by salt marshes. The air vibrates with the cries of an eagle. A gust of wind sweeps across the island, and suddenly a massive griffin appears, with powerful claws of a lion and an eagle's beak as sharp as a halberd. It does not seem to appreciate an uninvited visitor. Without hesitation, it launches into battle. Okay, well I need to do that then. 19. After a fierce struggle and several daring strikes, the griffin takes flight, disappearing behind the highest promontory of the island. Our hero can catch his breath. A shimmering feather as brilliant as gold has fallen at his feet. He picks it up. A cavern catches his attention. Inside are youthful voices. Crystal formations jut from the floor and ceiling, forming a prison that holds 2 children captive. Okay. As the night approaches, a voice resonates. Only a knight who is both the greatest warrior and the most beautiful woman in the world can break these bars and free them. Are you alright? They assure the knight they are unharmed, not starving. The griffin brings them loaves of bread. Bohort, however, will be quite happy to leave his unbearable younger brother in the invisible cage, while his brother complains he is bored. Okay, what was the voice about? Lionel answers without the slightest hesitation that only a mighty knightess, the strongest in the world, can make the circle disappear. His brother chimes in, adding she must be quite difficult to find. So she will be the knight that turned up and betrayed him, and she will be in the glass castle. I will be back. They understand, but urge him to hurry. Okay. He moors at the quay. The sky is clear. Atop a hill, the glass castle stands in all its splendour. Great hall with high ceilings is adorned with arches, translucent as ice, and stained glass in dazzling hues. A young woman sits on the mother-of-pearl throne atop an emerald dais. In a warm and lively voice, she greets him to Avalon. Okay. Her name is Saraide, one of the ladies of the lake, apprentice to Vivian. She welcomes one of the round table people. Okay. She is doing splendidly. She oversees Avalon. Inquire about the place. So well done for getting through. Cool. Do you know about the kidnapping? No, it's the first I've heard of it. I am troubled. No doubt the hero will succeed in rescuing them. Can you help the mute woman speak? She'll be delighted to assist our knight, but only if I can bring a golden feather. Well, I have it. She takes the feather, admiring its brilliant golden sheen. She returns with a wooden jar. Here is the ointment. Apply it to the lower face. Speech shall be restored. Magic circle. It would not be unusual at all for the Enchantress of Avalon to test the most talented of knights. Okay. Bye-bye. Return to the woman on the shore. Hello. I have found something to restore your voice. I apply the balm. Her voice starts off hoarse, but comes through clearly. My name is Anstud, the servant of Eli. He made me mute many years ago, so I would not reveal any of his devious plans. He secretly serves the Countess of Cornwall. All her letters are located in the workshop. He has altered King Bor's mind with an enchanted object. He convinced the king to keep on him. He holds a mortal grudge against Sir Silence, whom he has imprisoned in a room at the back of his magic workshop. Okay, so how do I get in? Reluctant to say more. She is afraid of the consequences. Well, I want to persuade you. With love? Love might work. Will give me 9. Largesse will give me 10. Time you knock yourself out. Have a good night, Shiari. It's been a pleasure to have you here. I should catch you a bit tomorrow for a bit more IHOB. You've already helped me. So you already trust me. No harm will come to you. I will be quick and quiet. Success. The maid is persuaded by our confident words. Here is a formula to dissolve the door. Okay. The enchantment that bound her is broken. Back to the castle. The king and the enchanter at the top of the keep. Well, he's being thrown off, isn't he? I go into the room using the enchantment. It's filled with shelves sagging with the rates of ingredients and books. At the far end is a hearth containing a cauldron. Letters with the insignia of Cornwall. He has proof. As he is reading a passage, our hero hears a noise from behind a solid oak panel. He discovers a very good-looking knight who hurriedly greets him. The warm voice. Okay, my name is Sir Silence. King Bors is in danger. Eli's poisoned his mind. He has abducted the sons. What is your secret? I was born a girl, an only child. They raised me as a boy so they could pass down their estate. Daughters have been barred from inheriting. Okay, well, that's sort of what I expected anyway. Master of the art of combat, transforming from a young girl into a promising squire and a knight. Only Eli's sorcery managed to bring her down. Set me free, together we will save Bors and his sons. What was the reason for girls not being allowed to be knights? A Vavasor in the county had twin daughters. One day, the husbands quarreled over which was the eldest. Dispute turned deadly. Both men killed each other. Oh, okay. So the husbands of the twin daughters. Okay. Count Ebane decreed that women could no longer inherit. Okay. The curse. The treacherous sorcerer, posing as the king's trusted enchanter, bewitched a necklace, convinced him to wear it day and night to guide his judgment. If he were to remove it, his suspicions towards others would fade. He would sever the sorcerer's hold over him. So Grifflet rushes in with a guard who announces the imprisoned knight has been spotted in the courtyard. A few guards are already on the scene, but Eli's enchantments will be needed. Our hero stays behind to protect the king. Without hesitation, the sorcerer departs, leaving the king alone with our knight. Do I want to persuade or do I just want to grab? I think I have to persuade. What's going to be good? Largest, I don't have any. Loyalty, so prowess is going to be my best option here. The necklace does not suit you. Allow me to get rid of it. Its design is most unpleasant. 17. Good. Moved by the words, he casts a grave and troubled gaze on the necklace and removes it at once. At that moment, silence appears, her chains now wrapped around the neck of the sorcerer, who is surrounded by guards. The king seems to awaken from a long dream. He learns that his knight was put in chains without knowing why, and without remembering a thing. Grifflet reveals the truth, exposes the treachery. Silence strangles the sorcerer. Okay. They go back to fight the griffin. Fight together. With an 18. Done. Dives at them with a swoop. The knights dodge. They strike as one, tearing it apart. Inside the cave, Silence steps forward, lifts the enchantment. Asks Silence what she wishes. Blah blah blah. She begs her hero to keep her secret. Her dream is to join the round table, and only Arthur would learn the truth from her lips. Yeah, why not? Cool. Well done. And from here we can move on to the next year because there were no quests. We'll select a quest and we'll call that a stream. And spin. So I think it finishes loading when the knighting, the sword on the shoulder, when that's at the very top. I think. It's like it has to do a full, a full 270-degree rotation. Okay, is it time for him to die? Oh, Saxons have stormed one of the Mendip Hills near Bath. How the fuck did they get all the way to Bath if they're attacking the east coast? Battle will be on the highest peak, offering a view that stretches to the horizon. Driving the invaders out will be no easy feat. Okay. Resist old aging, old man. You need a 6. There you go. You're not dying today. This year will be one of courage and victory. What great perils await? The Saxons have landed in force and are invading. This is a perfect time to make a name for yourself. My husband's met a most promising knight named Sir Silence. He is one of the best in the world. Okay, the Saxons' troops progress. They've got as far as Cumbria. They took the town in the kingdom there, blah blah blah. Eastern flank has given way. They are advancing towards Caerleon. Husband has assembled his troops at Mount Badon. Arthur's strategy, counting on the help of his Gaelic allies to push back the invaders because we are outnumbered. On the eve of battle, the kings have not arrived. Merlin's gone to find them. Hopefully he returns before the battle has ended. How can we help? One of the knights lead a scouting expedition to the outskirts of the lands. Okay, cool. Goodbye. Can I recruit? Talk to Merlin. Recruit. Okay. Sir Marok and Sir Sagramore and Sir Silence. Can I get all of them? So Silence is 21. Availability 1 of 1. So the richer the knight is, the more time he must spend managing his domains. Less time they have for adventures. I don't really know what that means, but that's fine. Blah blah blah. Okay, so Sagramore is 27. The Desirous Sagramore. Okay. Son of the King of Hungary. I don't know about that. Okay. She has a servant as a minstrel. He has a clerk and a goldsmith. And he's 34 and already greying. Okay, so they need to go over there relatively often. He has a priest and a dyer. Okay, I mean, I guess I get him because he's older. Group has 10 members. Okay. Oh, I can get another one? Oh, brilliant. Let's get silence. Perfect. That's a cool tabard. And we might as well get Sagramore as well. 12 members, and there's definitely some empty chairs still. I don't really like that, but I think that sort of has to be there. Arthur needs to choose a quest. No? Because we know where we're going. Okay. I guess everyone's going to the main battle. Unless I tell them to do something else. They should all have something sorted. Hunt, domain, tournament. Oh, so they're all going to do what I told them to do. Oh, a pilgrimage. Okay. Oh, there's no save. Keep forgetting there's no save. Sir Kay is sent to Lindsay, where the bulk of the Saxon troops are stationed, tasked with gathering information on the enemy in preparation for the great battle ahead. Can I just save and go? Once he arrives a few leagues from the camp. Yeah, this is going to take me like 20 minutes to do. Main menu. 5 minutes. Fuck it. I'll reload. I'll see where it takes me. I think that's just going to be the time I spent trying to recruit people. I'll reload just to make sure. Just watch me have to do that whole back and forth thing again. Yeah, come on. Load game. In we go. Oh, okay. Load, load, load. Faster, 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 please. So you can get sweet time to spin. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Quick game. Okay. That sort of went on a little bit longer than I was anticipating. So, we will do a very quick raid out. Thank you everyone for joining. Wait, Nate is live? Why is Nate live? Nate's never live. Right, let's go see Nate. I mean, why would you go see anyone else? Cool. Please copy a raid message. Yeah, there we go. I can spell. No, giants never apologise. Unless you actually do something wrong. Like, caps are caps. I don't care about it. Thank you for joining. It's been a pleasure having you here. I can't spell anything. Cool. There we go. I mean, you could. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can if you want to. Thanks for joining, everyone. I will catch you on Thursday for a little bit more Divinity with the lovely Felix the Rat King. Shouldn't be too much longer in the game now, I think. Maybe another month or so, and we might be able to get to the end. Very much looking forward to it. Thank you for joining, everyone. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye!